Welcome to Amigos and Possible Amigos. My name is Taffrey16. Welcome back to another episode of Reading Your Comments, episode 159, now permanently on Sundays. Last week I said it was going back to Thursday next week, but upon thinking about it more, I realized Sunday's actually a better day for it because I can do a whole week of 6 reaction videos and then upload this on Sunday and then restart the week. So I think it actually works out. With the new schedule, it works out a lot better here. It's going to be a bit weird because it's been on Thursdays since I started it over 2 years ago. But yep, starting officially today, it is now on Sundays every single week. So if you're watching this on Sunday, or maybe you're watching this on Saturday, because the patrons get the option to watch these as well as the reaction videos up to a day early. If you don't know, you can be a patron of me for as low as $1 or £1. You get access to the reaction videos as well as these videos up to a day early, and sometimes more, and you get your name and description as well. But regardless of what day you were watching this on, let's go ahead and read some comments. Come on, Taff, what we all want to know is how many pairs of socks did you get for Christmas this year? I got a good amount of pairs of socks. I'm wearing some of them right now. They're mostly gray socks, which I like. I now have bunch of different colored socks. I got white socks, got gray socks, got black socks. I just like socks. Your next Reading Your Comments must have comments about Ashton and John after your revelation. Maybe you can post a link as well. It's not a revelation. I've talked about it before, but I mean, I'm not dirtying my search history again. So if you want to look it up, you look it up yourself. Use incognito though. Oh yes, definitely more of open all hours. Even better if it gives you no copyright headaches. Yeah, that's very surprising. I did not. Again, it's weird. It's almost like it's a show kind of like the British Empire that they just chose not to protect, you know? Which again, a show with Ronnie Barker and David Jason choosing not to protect it, very strange. Very strange, but I'll take it. One of the things about David Jason was back in the 60s and 70s, he was very well known as a pratfall comedian. He did all his own stunts. Got you. I wonder if he ended up hurting himself too much, and then come the 80s, he was like, nah. Don't let the pilot of Open All Hours put you off. A few character changes, but it's really worth watching afterwards. Well, I thought it was pretty good, to be honest. Although I did hear that they recast the female lead, nurse, was it Gladys Emanuel, going into the main series. People told me the recast is very good, though. The show had a sequel, Still Open All Hours, with David Jason as the main character. You know what's funny about that? I had an episode on my computer, and I checked it, and they protected that show. That show has copyright on it, but the main show doesn't. Which, again, really weird. Just wondering, do you do detective shows? If so, I'd recommend A Touch of Frost, which stars David Jason as lead character. Both me and my mom like that show. It's kind of like British Columbo. Well, I do Life on Mars monthly. That's a detective show. And also Touch of Frost. I'm guessing that's what the Charlie Brooker show, Touch of Cloth, was parodying. I remember watching that a couple years ago. That was hilarious. I'm guessing that was what it was parodying, but Touch of Frost. I wonder what the copyright's like on that. I'll have to check that out. You need to continue reacting to Gordon, Gino, and Fred. Oh, I will. I'm enjoying it a lot. Actually, the next episode where I'm lined up with is another Christmas special. So even though Christmas month is over, you might get another special this month. First, I would definitely love to see more Mr. Bean. There's a funny note to self. First, never go to a party with Mr. Bean. Second, never give Mr. Bean power tools or fireworks. Yeah, it's 2 episodes where he's had explosives both times. A good thing he doesn't live in Ireland. This is my 3rd time watching this Mr. Bean episode via reactions this week, but I could watch it 3 times more. Probably me, BX Kid, who was the last person? The part where he decapitates Princess Diana poster is cut from modern TV airings of the episode, since she tragically died 3 years after this film. Yeah, I was thinking that after I saw it. I was like, yeah, that's, yeah. You should watch Big Fat Quiz of the year 2021. I'd like to do a Big Fat Quiz maybe this month. I've heard mixed things about the new one. I'm still down to watch it. I've heard mixed things, so let me know in the comments down below. Would you rather me watch the newest Big Fat Quiz, or would you rather me watch an older one? The Peter Serafinowicz show has aged so well. A lot of shows from this era either fall flat or there are moments that make you cringe. To be fair, Mitchell and Webb sketch shows of this era have also aged well. I'll have to check that out at some point. But yeah, it seems like, to me, it's like Peter didn't really get his due, you know? Because, I mean, he is fucking hilarious, and he stands up with the best of them. It seems like he just didn't get his due, and he kind of got screwed with his show getting canceled after 1 series, which is a shame, because they could have done so much more with that. The Beatles bit was uncanny, never mind the mannerisms and the voice that were spot on, all the little details like the instruments being correct, the position of them sitting in the studio and on the roof, and even though the police came on the roof and the camera cutting to people looking up, every detail looked like a cut clip from the Get Back documentary. How was that, by the way? I've seen like tiny clips of it, but I haven't seen it. Anybody who's seen it, let me know how it was. I can't believe I googled do ants get cancer, but I did, and no they don't. Aha, but they do get dire cancer though. It's like regular cancer, only more dire. It's pronounced Joe Lycett. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was Lycett or Lysette, but Lycett. I'll try to remember that going forward. Travel Man with Joe Lycett and Bill Bailey is definitely worth a watch. Joe did a trip to Amsterdam with Richard Ayoade, which in itself is fantastic. Maybe watch that one first to get the Joe vibes. That's actually a pretty good idea, to be honest. That's not a bad idea at all. PETA can be ethically immoral, ironically, but let's be honest, a circus with any kind of animals is fucked up. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. It's very, I'm not defending the cat circus, but I would also think it hilarious just to try to see PETA go into Russia and do anything, because they wouldn't be able to do shit in Russia. Great casting to get Cribbins to be the straight man to Basil's ranting. He makes the episode, which I think is always one of the underrated ones. Yeah, I mean, people talked up the show as a whole to me, but I don't remember anyone talking up this individual episode to me. It was mostly just the Germans one, which I haven't seen yet. But it was definitely my favorite so far. It was incredibly hilarious. At the end of the Faulty Towers episode was the original perfectly cut screen. That was, I mean, you can't end it better than that. It's one of those things where I want to know what happened after, but I also don't. That was just a perfect way to finish it. Alright, y'all, I'm just going to do it for another episode of Reading Your Comments. The comments in this video were pulled from 6 different videos. Last week's episode of Reading Your Comments, American Rex to Open All Hours, American Rex Mr. Bean 2, American Rex to Peter Serafinowicz Show 2, American Rex Travel Man 5, and American Rex to Faulty Towers 4. Excuse me. So, the places to comment now, for a chance to get your comment read next week, are the videos on Monday through Friday. The Saturday video will be included in the weeks after, but the videos Monday through Friday are the places to comment to get your comment read in next week's episode of Read Your Comments, and also this video as well. But that is going to do it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to leave it a like. If you didn't like it, it doesn't matter because I got rid of the dislike count. If you want to follow any of my social media links, my Twitch, where I stream every single day, my second channel, 16 Reviews, where I post movie reviews every single Sunday, as well as reading your comments. If you go on that channel right now, there was a new review today that we posted the same day as this. So if you're trying to remember when the review videos are posted, if you see reading your comments, then there's no review video. Also, my Twitch I stream every single day, my second channel, 16 Reviews, my Twitter if you want to follow me, my Patreon if you want to support me, or my Daily Motion. All those things are in the description down below. Thank you again to all. I'm currently recording 97 or 98 now? I'm actually almost at 100 for the first time ever. 98 now with my Patreon, so you can support me on my channel. For those who don't know, you can be a patron on me for as low as $1 or £1. You get extra direction videos as well as reading your comments up to a day early, and you get your name in the description as well. Also in the description is a link to the community Reddit, as well as a daily schedule, as well as the Twitch VODs channel. For all that being said though, my name is Taff16. It's been another episode of Reading Your Comments. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.